One good thing about retirement is you can pursue interests that you don't have time to pursue when you're working. And we've got a fellow here, his name is Ralph Cowden, and he is a photographer. He teaches the photography class, and he travels around the world taking photographs of really famous scenes. And let's start with this one. I'll show you. This one is photography taken by Ralph Cowden. It was at Chobe National Park in northern Botswana. Oh wow, look at that. He took that. 2 elephants with the sunset in between. Wow, how did he get them to pose for that? How did he get right there in the middle like that? What a shot. He's got 4, 5, 6, 7, what is that? 1, 3, 6, 7 more here I'll show you. This one's of course, the famous Taj Mahal in India. I'll make sure I show you his card every time. Yep. And man, that must be something. I've never seen that. I've never been to India. Look at the people walking there. And it's so magnificent looking. It must be something. Wow. Next up, we have the Arches National Park. Arches National Park in Utah, of course. I haven't been there. I've been to Zion Park. We stayed in Zion Park at the lodge right in the middle of the park where the mule deer would come up. And those red rocks, wow, they're amazing, aren't they? The sun starts to set and they start getting darker. They change color. I guess that's the shot to get right there in the arch. Is that the arch? Oh, they got 2 arches. Arch there and an arch there. There's somebody in there in the arch. It looks like it is. Wow. I'm amazed they let you climb up there. I guess they do. Wonderful. Next up is people of the, what is that? Gurage tribe in central Ethiopia. Wow. They're in front of a hut, looks like. Do they live there? I guess they do. Looks like a mud or cement type hut with straw thatched roof. And very colorful dress here. It looks like the younger ones were a little bit more open to photographs. They're smiling. And it looks like the older they get, the less they smile. Except for this guy, he didn't like his photograph taken, I can tell. He's suspicious, isn't he? Look at that shirt he's got on. Wow. She doesn't like it at all, I don't think. And they kind of look like they're amused a little bit. It's a paisley dress, isn't it? Wow, paisley. Is that where paisley came from? India? Probably did. Wow. Next up, we have a cheetah. Wow, cheetah. This is the cheetah at the Mektushi Sea Wildlife Reserve, South Africa. You know, and I just looked at that, and at first you don't see these 2 cubs here. They're blending so good. There's 2 babies there. Aren't they cute? Wow. The mother is like, watch your step. You don't come close to my cubs. I might have to defend them. Look at those. Look at the black nose and the eyes outlined in black, and the ears and the mouth, and of course the famous spots all over the place. Wow, amazing. So Ralph took all these photographs. He's like I said, he teaches the photography class here. He took Marianne and myself's photograph a couple of months ago for the cover of the Villager magazine where we live. Next up is one I know very well, Jackson Hole, Wyoming, Grand Teton Mountains. We've been on vacation twice to Jackson Hole and went up to Yellowstone and made the rounds. And I think year-round they have snow, so that's probably during the spring or summer. This is the National Elk Refuge, and they have 1,000 elk there. And I think during wintertime, they just come into downtown well, there's not really a downtown Jackson Hole, but the little village of Jackson Hole, you can see elk right downtown. We saw plenty when we were there. We saw a moose up close when we were hiking. But anyway, that's a lot of skiing going on here too, as well. And it's a wonderful place to go on vacation. Next up is the Monastery. Let's see, what's this called? This is the Tiger Nest Monastery. Well, I can see where it's the nest. It's on the side of a mountain, that's for sure. Look at that. Absolutely amazing. You know, it's wonderful in retirement. You can just take the time and pursue this. You don't have to worry about a job. You just pursue. And you can work hard at something like this and be very good at it and take pride in it. And, you know, that's the wonderful thing about pursuing your interest in retirement, I think. Did you notice this bridge over here? It's like a walking bridge. It doesn't look too stable, and you're going to fall pretty far if you go down there, but maybe it goes to the left there. Maybe that's how they get up there. I guess you have to get there somewhere, Hal. So that's everybody crosses that bridge to get there, I guess, huh? Absolutely amazing. Another one is October in Vermont. October in Vermont, again, by Ralph Cowden. Give him credit for sure. We've been to Vermont. I forgot the name of the ski resort. The central northern section. We stayed in Burlington for a week and had a wonderful time with Lake Champlain, and we went all around at Ben and Jerry's and the Vermont Teddy Bear Factory and all that good stuff. Had a wonderful time. Our nephew and his wife went with us, with Marianne and myself. I saw this one here. This is not labeled, but we know what this is. This is also by Ralph Cowden. But of course, that's the Grand Canal in Venice. We've been there and went right down the Grand Canal. My wife likes murder mysteries, and there's several that are filmed right here in Venice. And you know, it's always been amazing to me how the water comes right up to the buildings. You know, I used to be a residential property manager. I could not imagine the problems you'd have with water like that sucking into the buildings. You know, seemed like they would collapse or something. Water can cause a lot of damage. But, yeah, perfect. So I just showed you Ralph's photographs downstairs, and I thought I'd come upstairs and show you the actual arts and crafts room here we have at our community. Wow, that pattern on the floor is very artistic. This is where people come to do painting. I saw a class with painting, and they do acrylics and watercolor and all kind of things. And this is where the artistic people come. And a lot of these develop these talents once they retire. Some people have them their whole life but didn't really pursue it. And now that they're in retirement, they do. I guess these down here must be some of their projects they completed. Jim Beam looks like Western Hopalong Cassidy, doesn't he? A little bit. But, yeah, they have the name. I know these people. It's Bill Wargo. Yeah, good for him. Wow. People are so talented. It's absolutely amazing. Is that a sketch or a painting? I'm not sure. I'm really not sure. Oh, this nice winter chapel there. Looks like Vermont, right? Is that a covered bridge? No, it's a church. Church. This is a nice spring shot here. Absolutely gorgeous. Look at that. Those flowers just pop out there, don't they? Amazing. Of course, you got bears up there. There's another polar bear and a horse. Look at the horse. Wow. Wow. All of it's amazing, absolutely amazing. And, wow. It's down, all the way down the wall here. Look at the eagle. Great color combination there. I know what that is. Isn't that no, that's not a blue jay. That's a wren or something. What is that? What kind of bird is that? Some of you birders know what kind of bird that is. Let's see what we got down here. Okay. There's probably a self-portrait, huh? There's an upset bird. And then down here, what do we have? Oh, it's Halloween. It's October, so somebody's getting into the mood, right? Like a witch's hat, book burning, candles. That's pretty good. It's also creative. Look at this. What's this? Is that the back of a witch or something? Not quite sure what that is, but I like this one. That's nice and simple and very nice. I like that. Of course, there's a lot of fat cat here. Look at those eyes. So anyway, just wanted to show you that. This is the arts and crafts room at our 55 plus community. So there you go, just an impromptu video. I had to show it to you. I didn't plan this at all, but I was coming in the lower level of the clubhouse and saw it was empty and walked down the hall and saw this presentation here. Had to share it. So it just goes to show you how talented people are, right? Amazing. Inspiration from the art and also from all the travel places he's been. You know, that's inspiring on two levels. I kind of told you the places I've been that he depicted here and some of the scenes I've seen. What are some of the places you've seen here that were depicted? Have you visited any of these places? Let us know down in the comments, please.